guys, so this video is actually going to be pretty serious because I'm going to be talking about Dimension SMP and what is happening with it. So if you guys haven't already, go check out Infected Soul's video. That is her perspective of everything that has happened, and you can go check it out, and I'll put the link in the description. So this is personally my opinion and how I see everything. And yeah, no, I'm not trying to hate on anyone. This is just my perspective of what's happening. So, actually I'm filming this at 12 a.m. so I'm actually pretty quiet because my mom's gonna kill me. So yeah. So when we started, we kept adding more people. We were continuing to add people, and we were looking out for new people that could join along the way. Like, we weren't closing applications at all. And I was co-owner, and Aid was the owner, because Aid asked me to be the co-owner. So what had happened was we added these two guys, and they were on my team, Team Animal Crackers. And basically what had happened was they were really close as friends, and one day there was a glitch on the server where books were like getting glitched away. Like, if you put it in an item frame, it would just disappear. I'm pretty sure it's a typical glitch and stuff. But what happened was one of their books was apparently disappeared, and what had happened was I got framed for stealing the book because earlier that day I was joking around and I was saying that I was gonna steal a book, and I took the book out, but I placed the book right back in as soon as I said that. And I don't know if anyone's gonna believe me on that, but I actually did do that. And yeah, so that's what happened. So later that day, I think the book got glitched or something, and we didn't know it at the time. But what happened was the owner, he kind of framed me, and it ended up in chaos. And I don't have any hate towards it or anything. I'm just telling you that for further information. I did get framed for it, and what happened was the two guys that were really close, they decided to grief the server, and they griefed a couple places. They exploded their area, and since I was living really close to them, my house was raided and exploded too. So I lost all of my stuff. And they talked to the owner, and they, from their perspective, what I had heard was that the owner was treating them very terribly, and he was threatening them. That's from them, their perspective. I had nothing to do with it. But that is what I had heard, and they left, and they were pretty mad at the owner. So, oh, I am so sorry. I just got a notification from a video. So then what had happened was everything went into chaos because the whole server was griefed, and we had no idea what to do. And unfortunately, I don't know why, but we couldn't roll back the server for some reason. I don't know why we couldn't, but we somehow just couldn't, and we had to fix everything manually. And we did eventually get everything fixed, and my house and all of my stuff is actually there right now if I check on the server. But the thing is, after that, something happened. There was a conflict between the owner and another member, and he decided to grieve like the his island and the spawn, and it was kind of bad, and he left signs everywhere, and I actually don't know what happened for that story. That person, I don't actually know what happened between him and the owner. I never really asked, and no one ever actually knew what had happened. But he did grieve the server, and we were kind of just giving up on the server. And I was gone for most of the day, and when I came back, there was like a whole fight between a lot of the people, and people started leaving because there was so much drama, and everyone just started leaving and giving up. So what happened was we kind of did a re-election and stuff. Not really a re-election, but we added some new people that were friends of the owner and some of the other people that they haven't, and they didn't apply, but we just asked them because they were friends of ours. And so we were in a server, and I don't know what happened, but apparently we were starting a new server, and we were having a big debate on whether to do that or not. And in the end, we decided to just call it quits on the server. So that's what's happening with Dimension. And a lot of the things that I said weren't that intense, but in the chat, it was really, really just a big mess because everyone was arguing, and it felt like everything was crashing down, and it was just crazy. The chat was, everyone was like yelling in the chat, and I had no idea what was happening anymore. So what had happened was actually the owner, he made a couple decisions that weren't included with me, including like deciding who were the new members chosen, and like when things are happening and stuff. Like, I didn't know that we were changing the server, and he didn't make the decision with me, considering I was co-owner, and I don't know what happened there, but I guess I wasn't on that much. I mean, I was on a lot, but I guess he could have had a little bit more patience, and I'm not saying anything against that. I'm just saying, so please do not hate me. And that is just my perspective. And everyone was going crazy, and we were trying to calm everyone down, and it was a big mess, but in the end we just decided to call it quits because it was not going well. So basically, I'm just gonna tell you what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking of joining an SMP that is hosted by someone that has been in like a lot of SMPs that have been going pretty well recently. That's what I'm thinking of. But if you guys have any suggestions for any SMPs that you guys would like me to join, I'd be happy to apply and such. But that's basically it. And also, I actually recorded the Q&A on Dimension, but I'm kind of iffy on uploading it. I think I'm still going to upload it, but the other parts of the episode are still there, so I might just put the Q&A in there, but not the actual Dimension SMP video, if you guys understand what that means. But yeah, I have recorded the Q&A. It's actually pretty long because I had many questions. I think it's 45 minutes long right now, and I have to edit it down. So that might take a while because rendering a 20-minute video takes about 3 hours to render. and plus editing it is probably crazy. But yeah, new videos are coming soon. I know that I haven't been uploading that much, maybe once a week, and I am so sorry. It's just school has been getting in the way, and I also have a life too. Like, I actually have a life. Yeah, so that is why I haven't been uploading lately. I can probably do some vlogs for you guys because those don't take a lot of time. So if you guys want to see some vlogs, I'd be happy to do that. But if any of you guys have any suggestions or comments, just, you know, comment. You know, I sucky at outros, but yeah. See you guys later in the next video. Bye.
Because you set me on fire.